when you first hit the campus? How was that for you when you actually hit the campus?
It was a culture shock. I mean, I played in Cincinnati Hills League. It's a Division IV school here in Ohio. So 30 players. Half of my offensive linemen were smaller than me. You know what I mean? So so I had never seen 300-pound guys. I'd never seen guys with that looked like someone's dad out there. And next thing you know, and now you had to come in and then you're competing for your spot, right? You're trying to take their spot. And so it was an awakening, and I think at that point, when guys come in the door, right? You know who's going to make it because whether they have the number one, the confidence to make it, or number two, the skills to make it. Some of them have the skills, but don't have that confidence to go and compete with everybody out there and say I'm the best. And I'm gonna show you, no matter what you look like, where I come from. But then there's some that kind of get intimidated and shy away from that. So I embraced that challenge and that opportunity. And at the end of the day, it was a great experience.
Man, that's awesome. So, man, because I was telling G Love the same thing. Like, man, it's a certain air about yourself that you got to have, especially coming from, like, I came from California. Only dudes I'm used to playing against is dudes from California. Now right. I got dudes from Miami, from Texas, from this place, Cincinnati, all these different places that I'm actually competing against. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, and the first thing that I saw, we was at Doug Rawfield's house. Just, how you used to have everybody out at his house or whatever. And Mario, right? Mario say, let's have a dunk contest. And in my mind, I'm like, dude, you too fat to dunk, first of all.
Yeah, right. Is he 330?
I'm like, dude, why you want to have a dunk contest? And you can't even dunk, right? This is what I'm thinking in my head. But then he grabbed the ball, and this is a 10-foot court, though. This is a regular 10-foot court. Mario grabbed the ball, palmed it, and just did a 180, and it just blew my mind. I was like, wow, this is beyond me.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was like, man, like seeing these dudes that big, agile, moving that fast is really like a culture shock, man. It's like, man, I never seen nothing like that before, especially when I was in that isolated area where I was at. But man, when I seen that, it was like, yo, that's unbelievable. Right. And then you come across Antoine P, who run just as fast as me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's
man,
crazy.
That could intimidate, man.
I agree.
Man, and did you understand the position you had put yourself in once you got to the university? When did you realize, like, yo, man, I can go, I'm right here on the cuffs of my dream. NFL, I done put myself in that position. When did you realize that?
Yeah, so the first time I realized that was after I had recovered. I'd come back from the initial injury. I was a redshirt freshman. I'm playing with Brad Jackson. I'm playing with Philip Curry, Hassan Champion, Derek Ransom, Archell Hawkins, all these guys that were getting drafted that would eventually get drafted, and they're getting looked at. Well, we played a game against Miami, Ohio, and they had I was playing safety. I was playing deep safety. They threw a ball, and I was running. I got up so high to where they were like, I have no idea how you caught that ball. But when I caught it, the guy hit my legs, flipped me over top. I came down on my head. I definitely had a concussion going into the halftime. But, back then, you could recover a little bit. You shake it off, and we were back. But Rex Ryan, we're in the film room, and he's talking about all these NFL guys. And he's like, yeah, I just want you to know that Buffalo Bills as who's that number 22, and I'm like, man, that's right there. I think I was still 18, maybe getting close to 19 at that point. But that was when I realized that it was a possibility. And then it was worth going for it, to where you're actually a big time player, a person that you always looked up to and watched. Some of the names I talked about earlier, people are now looking up to you in that same way. It was crazy to think that.